Hello and welcome to the third and final vlog from my Swedish adventure. It's been really good. I've been to Liseberg Amusement Park in Gothenburg and then travelled up to Kolmården where I went to ride Wildfire again yesterday. And then today I'm here in the centre of Stockholm at another beautiful amusement park. This one is celebrating 135 years of operation in 2018. It opened back in 1883 and it's actually a very small amusement park located on the waterfront in Stockholm, but it is gorgeous. It's jam-packed, it's got 7 roller coasters inside there, and they're about to add an 8th in the next few years as well, which I'll talk a little bit about later on. I first visited this park back in September last year. Again, fell in love with it, so I thought I'd come back and do it as part of a big Sweden trip. But yes, if you want to see how to get to this park and the other parks that I've done in Sweden, then check out the travel vlog. The link is down below in the description. It's quite a unique journey to get to this one, especially from over in the city, because you can actually get a boat which brings you over and it drops you off just here at the park. Now it is a Tuesday today, but yeah, it looks like it's actually going to be quite busy. There's some big crowds out the front there. I'm not too sure if it's the holidays at the moment here in Sweden, or at least around the Stockholm area, because Kolmården was quite busy yesterday as well compared to my last visit. Or maybe everyone's just come out for the start of the season. It's only been open for a few days, so had Liseberg and also so had Kolmården, so maybe everyone's coming in, getting their annual passes, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, as soon as you step off the ferry, all your ticket centre is just here on the right hand side. Literally, you jump off the ferry just there, and then this is the queue to go into the park. Opening hours today are from 12 until 8, so we've got 8 hours of ride time. And the good thing is here, you don't spend much time walking about between the attractions because the park is tiny, but it's jam-packed with lots of great attractions, loads of tower rides as well, loads of them. It fills the skyline. Hopefully I'll be able to get on the Starflyer today. You can just see it peeking out through the trees there. I didn't actually manage to get on that last time. It was closed. We thought we were going to get on it, me and Alex, but we didn't, so hopefully I'll get on that one today. But yeah, it's just nice to be back at this park. There's a really good Funhouse, a really good ghost train. The coasters are all really fun and enjoyable, and it looks like the gates are just opening, so I'm going to go and join the queue, get into Gröna Lund and start my day here. It's so nice to be back at Gröna Lund. It's a beautiful park, and I forgot to mention just actually when I did my little opening spiel, you do actually get a discount on your entrance if you've been to Kolmården. You get 30% off your entrance ticket because they're owned by the same company, Parks and Resorts Scandinavia, so it's well worth checking that out. Just bring your ticket to one of the kiosks from Kolmården and then you'll get the discount. And if you do decide to do it the other way round to what I've done it, then obviously you just want to take your ticket from here to Kolmården, and then they'll be able to do that for you. I tell you what, it's lovely to be back here. Look at it, Jetline. We loved that last time. It's just got a great atmosphere. They're all waving in the window. It's all these roller coasters and drop rides all the way around. The music's playing, the details, the atmosphere of it. It's a lovely park, it really is. Great to be back here. I feel like just as amazed coming back into it this time as I did last time. I love the vibe of this place, I really do. Okay then, first ride of the day. I'm starting off on Eclipse, the Starflyer. Like I say, it was closed for most of our visit last time, and then it opened towards the end of the day, but there wasn't enough riders. There's a minimum amount of riders you've got to have on this, so I didn't get a chance to go on it. Oh wow, this is high. Wow, look at the views. Soon gets up as well. Stunning, the tallest ride in the park. Woohoo! This just shows you how small Gröna Lund actually is. Wow, I love the views from up here. Woo! There they are going up on Ikaros. Can't wait to get back on that. My favourite drop tower now, I loved it. Mainly because you were by the water. about these city parks that I really like. It amazes me really that we haven't got one back in London open all year. Look at how popular Winter Wonderland is. And there we are, that's my ride on Eclipse. At least the weather's a little bit better than it was last time. It was raining for a lot of the day when me and Alex were here in September. It was really misty, so you couldn't really see much from the rides. I mean, it's not loads better today, but it's not raining. It was raining last night. That's where I'm staying, on the boat just over there. Like I say, check out the travel vlog to see my accommodation. It's cheap and cheerful, really. But yeah, like I say, it's a small park and the views from that are incredible. Really enjoyed that, especially with how close it is to the water. And yeah, it's not giving out rain. It says it might even get out sunny this afternoon, which is good. Had a great ride then just on Eclipse. Fantastic views of the park and Stockholm. And of course, with you being so close to the water, it gave you a bit of an edgy feel that I really liked. Now, as soon as I come off, the sun is starting to peek through the clouds, so hopefully it does come out this afternoon. So I really want to see this park in the sunshine, get some really good shots for you guys in better weather, and also take some really nice photos as well. But yeah, I always put the photos on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Instagram's the one to follow if you want some very different photos, so I put a lot more on there than the other social media pages. So make sure you go and drop us a follow. The links are down below in the description. Now, last time I was here, I don't remember this waterfall. The stage was here, obviously, because that's a permanent feature here at the park. But the night we was here, there was a concert on. So what I'm thinking is, because this is like a big open plaza area, and when there's a concert on, obviously, you wouldn't have the waterfalls. From what I'm thinking is, maybe last time I was here, they board that across when they have an event on, and obviously you've got all these seats and bins and things. I assume whenever they've got a concert planned, they just move all of this out of the way and block over the fountains. Maybe there's someone who knows, and comment below on this video if that's the case. But yeah, right, I'm gonna make my way round and have a go on Jetline. Really enjoyed it last time, a classic Schwarzkopf coaster. Let's go and have a look. Off goes the doorbell, and off we go on Jetline. On the second row. Beautiful day for it though now. It's nice to see the park in the sunshine and not the miserable cloud and rain. I love this coaster, it's so smooth, intense, enjoyable. Like I say, Schwarzkopf did the design, but it was actually a combination of Schwarzkopf, Sierra, and the same company that built Olympia Looping that put this ride together. Oh, the smoke's working down the tunnel today as well. It's down there. Wow. Let's go. Jetline. Woo-hoo! Oh yes. Woo! Even better with the smoke in that tunnel. Wow. Oh yes. Nice steep drop now. Oh, it's so intense. You pull some G-force on this. But there's a big difference to me between intense and rough. Like, intense is enjoyable, rough is not, and this is so smooth. It glides around the track for a coaster that was built in 1988. Helix, 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 helix. Jetline. Whoa! Tunnel. And into the brakes. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jetline, what a beauty. Look there, the maintenance area. They cycled in the operators this morning, look. Love it. Thanks for riding Jetline. Nice long run up on this one as well. Makes me miss Nightmare at Camelot so much. Next up then, I'm going for a ride on Twister. It opened here at Gröna Lund in 2011. So there's a 0-minute queue there, that's what I like to see. And yeah, it was built by Gravity Craft, this one. It's got a steel structure with a wooden track. And I really like this boardwalk style feel you've got going on here. Obviously you've got all these funky lights down the side, looking over the water, like a bit of a pier. It's got like all the festoon lights hanging all across the coaster. And a really nice classic entrance to it. Like I say, like a boardwalk with all the little buildings and shops along the front. It's a really nice feel to it, this one. Let's go and join the queue. 1.2 meters tall to ride this one. Let's go Go have a little look. Love this round here, and there's lots of different things in the queue line celebrating different roller coasters from around the world. There we are, let's have a look at that one. I love it, celebrating all different woodies. Grand National, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That's what we like to see. Nice British roller coaster. Woden at Europa Park. I love it. I think it's really nice how they celebrate all of roller coasters. All the way round as well. Classic Cyclone there. Hey, that's the coaster going round. It's so compact, this park, but that's what makes it. The Rushterbarn at Tivoli in Copenhagen, I've been on that. Went there in 2015. Check out the vlog if you've not seen it. And of course, yesterday's ride, Wildfire, Colmarden. Off we go then, Twister. The first near miss comes here where the track passes over the lift hill. Gets so close, look at that. I love it. Hey, 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 that's it, mate. Hey, he loves it. Woo. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, wow. Woo. Hey, hey, hey. They love it. There we go. I tell you what, it certainly packs a punch, that. God, I remember it did last time. That felt like it was even more wild. For a small ride, not very tall at all, really packs a punch. Fantastic. Twister here at Gröna Lund. I tell you what, it might be only 51 foot tall, but it really does pack a punch, does Twister. A fantastic ride. And yeah, the near misses on that really make it. So many near misses that come from Jetline, because obviously that passes right over it. Obviously you've got the ride itself with all the support structure, where you keep having loads of near misses with that. It's a great ride. And with it being a 1.2 height restriction as well, it means that more people can enjoy it. Really good fun coaster, that one. And it just shows how compact this park is. Look at it, like you've got footpaths going underneath it there. You got another little suspended coaster just here that I'll do a bit later on. But first, I thought I'm gonna have to come back and do the ghost train. I absolutely loved this last time. Special effects inside here. It's brilliant. There's some fire inside, and there's like a Tesla style effect in there. It's brilliant. It was an old ghost train that got refurbished, and I love this to bits. 0 to 10 minute wait. This isn't too bad. It's only in this little bit of cattle pen. We're gonna get on around there. I loved it. Some really good scares in here as well. And it tilts a little bit when it comes out of the doors and round the corners. It's got that classic ghost train feel still, but with all the modern special effects. Really like this one. Not sure what's going on there though. In we go, straight in with the scares. Oh. I love it. There we go. Wow, I love that. Now, I've done a lot of ghost trains around the world, but there's something about the one here at Gröna Lund that sits there at a really special place in my heart. It's got that classic feel with the effects and scenery around the ride, but you've got all the modern things about it as well. And the actual ride system, it tilts, it's got drops in it, the seats vibrate, there's even back prodders in the seats. It's so advanced, it really is. And obviously you've got like the Tesla effects in there, loads of stuff going on underneath the track as well. I like it when you go into the trommel and then it just turns on whilst you're in it. It's brilliant. It's a really good ghost train, world class in my opinion, and it just shows that they certainly know how to do the dark rides here. I'd love to see another one, but obviously the only thing for this park is dark rides do take up space, and unless they were going to build one and then put a roller coaster on top of the show building, I don't know if they'd do another one of that scale. But it's great. It's a really good ride, that one, very enjoyable, and I love the classic feel of it here, and also the fact that they've got this. One of my favourites last time, it was the Funhouse. This is brilliant. Obviously you've got the option of going up the steps, or you've got the front way where you have to climb up the side. Lustiger Houses, something house maybe. 2 ride coupons. Obviously I have got a wristband. Cost about £30 for a wristband, so it's the same sort of price as Blackpool Pleasure Beach back home. This was great. I went in here a few times last time I was here, and it's a walk on queue as well. So as soon as you've made it up the stairs, the first thing you go into is the wonky room. The floor's all on the side and all the walls, very disorientating. That's even worse on the camera actually. Hey. Some of this stuff, I love it though so much, because you just wouldn't be allowed it back in the UK. Health and safety is obviously very important, but back in the UK things have got to the extreme, haven't they? You just wouldn't be allowed to go on stuff like this. Time to get down the conveyor. Whee. Better than Twister. Woo. Love it. Yes. To be an Italian section. And obviously these aren't cushiony as well, they're made of wood. It's good to show how old this is. I'd love to know a bit more about it, I'll have to have a look online. This is harder than you'd expect as well. Of course, the best bit, it's a cakewalk. Love a good cakewalk. We do still get these that travel around in the UK. One normally comes to a Nottingham Goose Fair. Look at this. I love it. There's the operator up there. The funky steps. Down the little bunny hills just here. It's like a B&M hypercoaster. Oh, the spinny room. Love the lights in here. Oh, blue. Oh, that's it. But it's easy to get on, but it's getting off that's the problem. Having a spin. Oh. Yeah, be here forever, yeah. So, yeah, it's easy enough getting onto it. It's jumping off it that's the problem. Hey. Woo. I love it.
I can't go on.
Let's have another go, why not? Oh. Wait. Go backwards. Oh yes. And off. Little dance section. It's so weird. Hashtag trouble. actually works.
Oh wow.
I hope Alton Towers get that fixed soon. Love a good travel tunnel. And they love them here at Gröna Lund as well. One on here, one on the ghost train. I mean, look at this. It's a health and safety nightmare back home. But the thing is, if people have an accident over here, you know, they wouldn't start suing and things, you know, they realise it's their own responsibility if they trip up and fall for going on it, whereas back home, we've just got this claim culture, and it's a shame because we're losing all the fun stuff. There used to be stuff like this at Blackpool Leisure Beach, Southport Leisureland, we used to have a big Funhouse, and yeah, we've lost some great stuff over the years. I remember doing the Funhouse actually at Southport before that closed. Obviously it's reopened now under new ownership, but yeah, that original one, it used to be great. All like the spinning things in the floor, it was so good. Mermaids. Hello. Or am I there? Or am I there? Where am I? I'm there. No, I'm there. I'm there. Too many Sean's in here, one's bad enough. It's like some people's nightmare this. How many Sean's is there? Make sure you don't miss this section. Obviously there's an exit there. Well, you want to follow the signs for the flying mat, which is a little slide. I say a little slide, a big slide with a bit of air time. This was good, we nearly missed out on this last time. It's around this corner for the flying mats. Let's go. There we are, I'm now in place on my mat. Nothing holding me in, it's just like a mat slide. You ready? I'm ready, let's go. Oh yes. Whee! Air time. Whoa! There we go. The flying mat, the highlight of your day. Hello. Hey. High five. Woo! Love it. We love the flying mat. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you've really got to appreciate classic attractions like that Funhouse. One of my favourite things actually here at Gröna Lund. Oh, I'm in a rush, off we go. But yeah, next ride coming up now, 10-minute queue for Insane. It's an Intamin Zack spin that opened in 2009 here at the park. Quite quiet around here though. What we like to see. Radio Bilana. Let's go, it's in a weird building this one. That's how it makes you feel when you come off the ride. You've got to choose here, left or right. I think we'll go right. Woo! That was insane, wasn't it? I mean, it's not the most enjoyable ride style out there. I have done a few of these now. I've done this one, the one at Terra Mythica in Benidorm. I did that a few years ago as well. Oh, look at it go. And of course I've done the one at Six Flags Magic Mountain over in California as well. Yeah, they're not my favourite ride style, they're not, but one of those, you've got to do it. I mean, this one's probably one of the better ones that I've done out of the three. But yeah, they're still not amazing, are they? Not one of my favourite ride types out there. What is one of my favourite ride types, though, is drop towers. And Gröna Lund is now home to my #1 drop tower, located just here on the left-hand side. It's called Icarus, or Ikaros. I'm not too sure how exactly you pronounce it, but I love it. It's 311 feet tall, 95 metres, and there it is. Standing there proudly in the park. It's even got like a spinning emblem right at the top there of the tower that I really like. Looks quite quiet, 0 to 10 minutes. Here's the entrance for it. It's got like all the pretty lights around it there. That's what's spinning round at the top. It's like a sun that's spinning round. But this was the new ride here at Gröna Lund for the 2017 season. It only opened last year. So yeah, let's get on board. It'd be nice in the sunshine with the clear skies today to see a little bit more. Off we go then. So how this ride works is you've got one tower and then there's a vehicle attached to either side. When this one goes up, the other one's loaded at the bottom and vice versa. I'm on the better side this time. Wow, get the great views across the water on this side, all the different islands. And obviously what makes this quite special is the fact that we drop down, we tilt. There we are, there's where I'm staying on the boat, just behind the S&S tower. We'll see that in a second as soon as we get a bit higher than it. There we are, I'm staying all the way over there. All the little islands, it's a beautiful place, Stockholm. So obviously now we're going to tilt, so we're facing the ground. But 311 foot tall. It's a great view down there. And yeah, we hold there for a few seconds and then we drop. There we go, what a great ride. The girl next to me screamed a little bit there. I don't think she enjoyed it. I love it, it's great. Fantastic to get back on the awesome Ikaros there. A brilliant ride and fantastic way on that left-hand side when you get the great views. The sun is shining now here at Gröna Lund. We've got a blue sky. On to the next coaster. Going on Kvasten. I think that's how to pronounce it. There we are. It's a Vekoma family suspended coaster. And it's well themed, this one. It says it's a 10 to 20 minute wait. But yeah, I love all the theming on this, like the building here and the fact that it shoots through the building at the side. You've got like the tunnel up there at the top as well. It's a good ride, this, very enjoyable. So we'll head into the queue line. It's got a well-themed station as well from what I can remember on this one. It's just nice to see it with the sunshine, and you know, obviously I appreciate parks in all weather. It's not their fault with the weather conditions, but obviously they're a lot more enjoyable when the sun's shining, and it's a lot better to get some shots for you guys for the vlog as well. Yeah, it's lovely, really nice day. Off we go. I love the music on dispatch and when the air gates open in that one. Wait about 15 minutes. Little family coaster. Gorgeous views. Look at that for Coaster Mania. It's crazy, isn't it? That's why I love this park so much, really. They certainly mastered the skill of putting things into a tight space. Woo! Whoa! Intense. Wow. Woo! Down the helix. Through the tunnel. I've even put little bits of theming in there, which I like. And then braking the station on this new type of Vekoma. Still feels weird coming into a station and braking without a brake run. I love it. There we go, no messing. I do enjoy this new style of Vekoma family suspended coaster. The good rides they are, nearly as good as this here. Look at this, we've got a spinning ball with water that's trickling off the side. You see, I didn't notice this last time. That's the beauty of coming back to a theme park for a second time. You get to notice more things. But so yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? I wonder if you hold it, it stops. Oh. There you go, it's quite cool, that is. I like that. Little board there telling you about it, but obviously it's in Swedish, so I don't understand. But so yeah, it's nice, very nicely presented park, this. You've got all the flower beds all the way around the side. It's around here, it's lovely, isn't it? They don't need to put a fence all around this here. They just trust that people won't walk over them. And obviously with it only being a few days into the start of the 2018 season here at Gröna Lund, it looks perfect, doesn't it? You can tell they've just been planted, they have, probably within the last week or so. Yeah, it's lovely. Now, there's so many restaurants, so many bars, really nice place to sit down and have food and drink here at the park. I've just had a little snack from just over there because I had a breakfast this morning, which is rare actually. I never pay for breakfast, but it was included in my accommodation this time, so I did. But there's so many great food and beverage options here. Obviously, I've said this probably in every vlog from Sweden. It's great to have a beer when you're here, but it will cost you a fortune because the price of beer and just alcohol in general is quite expensive. Because I know there's a lot of you out there like having a beer at a theme park. So do I, really. But yeah, this part's gorgeous though, isn't it? Look at this. Right in the heart of Stockholm. And this is on its own like little island really. You've got this and then lots of museums and other like leisure activities all within this area. And that is gorgeous, isn't it? What a location. Obviously that restaurant there overlooks into the harbour area where all the boats are. Quite a few flat rides here as well. I'll definitely do some of those throughout the afternoon. We're only 3 hours into the day, believe it or not. Really, really good. Getting loads done. It's just nice to be here and appreciate it. It feels like I've got more time to see the little things this time. It's not too busy either. Queues aren't that bad across the park. Atmosphere in this park is amazing, and I love that classic amusement park feel with all the lights over everything, the game stalls. We've got some characters here roaming around. I love these in that green and red colour scheme of Gröna Lund. On stilts. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I like your hat. That's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, that's great. I love those. Didn't see them last time. And they've even got the attractions there around the bottom of her dress. Yeah, just that classic amusement park feel. And obviously with this park being 135 years old, wow, it's amazing, isn't it? A lot of the buildings were actually here before the theme park, and the rides were sort of put in around it. Obviously back then there wasn't loads of rides, it was more buildings and shops and things, and the rides have sort of been put into place around it, around the buildings over the years. Stunning, it really is. It's a stunning park to walk around, isn't it? And they really appreciate the history here. Much like Liseberg over in Gothenburg here in Sweden. They like celebrating their old attractions. They've got all these different boards up here with all some of the older rides on, bits of entertainment that's come to the park over the years. And yeah, you've even got some of the dates here as well from when the rides was here. It's great to see. Jetstar 2, classic rides. Flying coaster, 1969 to 1975. Bit of a different style flying coaster as what we get these days. Loads of legends have come here over the years. It's great. Yeah, I love this section just here with all the lights, and this crosses over into the other side of the park. Mostly children's rides down here, but this is where you can find 2 of the 7 roller coasters, which are junior coasters. We're going to have a little look at those. Probably won't ride them today. I did ride them when I was here with Alex to get the credit. But if you want to see on-ride footage, check out our vlog from September 2017. There we are, look, celebrating even more rides. I can see something that gets me very excited on there, because in just a few weeks' time, I'll be jetting off to Sandusky, Ohio, to see the point, and I can't wait. I'm going to be riding on Topfield Dragster. I know it's Millennium Force up there as well. Wow, I cannot wait. Obviously, I've already been on Superman. That's a top 10 coaster for me at Six Flags Magic Mountain. God, so it still says so many great rides to get out there and experience, though. Wow. But yeah, I love how they celebrate that. On that side over there, let's have a look what we've got actually. I walked right past it and forgot about that one. There we are, got Griffin there, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Thriller, Gröna Lund. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park, the New Texas Giants. Wow, so many fantastic rides out there. Love Expedition G-Force though, it's a great ride. Yeah, the junior coaster just here has got a bit of a queue, so I'll give that one a miss. I already got the credit last time, and with these little rides, especially a little Sierra Tivoli like this, you know, once you've got the credit, you've got it, haven't you really? No need to re-ride it, but I do like the little vintage cars underneath it as well. Really nicely presented, all the flower beds underneath, and that's what really makes these parks. It's presentation. It's something that we need to learn a lot about in UK theme parks. We're really behind when it comes to presentation, entertainment, and even with some things, ride hardware as well. But you got some real classic rides down here. Like you saw in one of the off-ride shots you got like a little Ferris wheel, which is really old. It's just got that nice classic feel to it. Yeah, I do like the vintage cars there. They're really weird, aren't they, as well, how they're sort of tiered sort of seating there, right, raised up. The other little junior coaster just here. That's not as busy actually. That's little Zamperla. Looks quite old, but it's not that old at all. I'm pretty sure this opened in 2010, I think it was. Yeah, it's just little things like the clock up there, the hanging baskets. I love it, I do. There's really nice classic feel. There's some beautiful amusement parks out there. My top 3 actual amusement parks. Obviously, what are classed as a theme park is very different, but in terms of an amusement park, I love this here. Obviously, Liseberg and also Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen. I really need to get back there, actually. It's a great park, that one. This is another entrance just here as well. Lovely. So I've got something that I really need to tell you guys. Because I love Gröna Lund so much, I've decided to actually buy a house inside the park. And here I am inside this, my new living room, look. There we are, I've got a few photos up there, family members on the mantelpiece. Got a daffodil in here as well. Got this big book. Oh, hello. Put that back. Here we go. I'm only joking. So me and Alex missed out on this one last time. It's like a house what you can walk through. Yeah, we missed it because I think it was just closed because of a few technical problems. But yeah, it's probably a good job Alex didn't come in. He'd been knocking his head on things. Look at that. It's a bit close. It's like a little house that you can walk through, like loads of interactive things. Yeah, like little hands up there. How strange. It's the little things like this what I love at these parks though. It's just funny. Got a little kitchen there. Oh, that's where I came in. There you are. Get your potatoes cooking. What's in there? I'm going in. Ooh. Oh. There we are, into the music room. Loads of instruments and stuff here. Oh, here we go. Is there any drums? Here we go, let's play Name the Ride soundtrack and comment below. Here we go. That sounded nothing like it, but if any of you get it right, as you know, I always check the comments here on Theme Park Worldwide. If any of you do get it right, I'll make sure that I reply. That was rubbish, that was. It was a bit out of tune. There we are, it's a dead end. More family members up there, Charlotte's on the wall. And here's my bedroom. A single bed, that's it. Oh, there's a little screen down there. That's it, go and put my tie on. Have they actually glued all this together? Oh yeah, they have, there we go. Oh, a big spoon up here as well. There we are. Do you know what spoons remind me of now? Every time I see a spoon, Sanctum, the scare maze at Fright Nights last year at Thorpe Park. Because they were trying to scare us with spoons. Spoons aren't scary, Thought Park. I look forward to seeing what you do for it with the Sanctum this year. I went into the tool shed. There we go. Loads of different tools, a little windmill. Nice, isn't it? Got some hammers up there. This is how they're going to build their new ride, actually, for 2021. Talking of that, I need to go and show you guys where I believe it's going to go. And the park posted a picture on social media that they'd actually started doing some work over winter and digging where it's going to go. It's going to be a big process, obviously, with this being a small park. I think that they've already got 7 coasters and they're building an 8th coaster. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they fit it in, especially the fact it's going to be a B&M invert. I can't believe it. A B&M invert coming into this park. If you're not familiar with a B&M invert, I'll say it for the non-enthusiasts. And yeah, you've got Nemesis at Alton Towers for people over in the States. Obviously, you've got some fantastic rides over there that are inverted coasters. Mon 2 is probably my favourite one. Saying that, I enjoy going on like some of the classic ones like Batman the Ride, quite like that at Magic Mountain. There's a lot of Batman the Rides out there, but yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how that fits inside this park. So let's go and have a look at the area where, watch my head, where I think it's going to go. So this raised up area here is a perfect place to sort of explain about this new ride. But firstly, let me just show you this image on the screen. That there was released officially by the park when they announced this ride, and that shows where it's going to go. Obviously you can see Insane there in the top sort of corner of it. On the left hand side you can just see what looks to be the track for Jetline, and here we are, so inside the park. So from here you can actually see how they've actually dug up quite a lot of the land around here and resurfaced it over winter. Now they did actually share a post on social media saying that that was early construction for this new ride. It's not only until 2021, but with this it's a huge ride to build, and with all the existing attractions and buildings. And the actual station building itself is going to be around this section here somewhere. It's weird saying it, isn't it? A B&M inverted station is going in there, but it's actually going to be built underground to save space. It's going to come out of the lift hill, somewhere around the back of this building. That's if this even stays, to be honest. And then it's actually going to go outside the park, where grounds at the moment, where I bought my ticket this morning, right where I started the vlog. It's going to go sort of round the back just there, come back in, have numerous inversions, turnaround sections. It'll be on this section just here. And yeah, you can just see how they've took some of this land up and resurfaced it. So I don't know if they've maybe started to build something underground here and like early preparations, or maybe it's more for the foundations for this ride. But I'm sure as the next couple of years go on, we'll start to see this ride develop. And yeah, it seems like a really interesting choice for this park. They've normally gone for very compact rides, hence why they built the Intamin Zack spin just over there. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see just how that works in this park. I'll look forward to visiting in a few years' time and riding it, and maybe I might even come out during the construction phase of this one, because it's certainly going to be a very interesting ride to see and how it fits in with this park. So I'm having a fantastic day so far here at the wonderful Gröna Lund. Unfortunately, there is a couple of ride closures today. My least favourite coaster here out of the big ones last time was this Gerstlauer bobsled coaster. That is actually closed today, so not really missing out too much. At least I've got the credit before. We're just next to it. I'm a little bit gutted that this is closed, but again, at least there's plenty of other drop rides. The freefall tower here from Intamin is closed, and both of these are going to be closed all day, according to the staff. It's a shame, really. Obviously, it's not weather related because it's a gorgeous day today, and obviously last time we were here, the weather was quite bad, and they were both still running. But yeah, that was quite good actually. It's got stand-up seats on there as well. You can just see them on this side, stand-up floorless, like Apocalypse back home and Hurricane Condor at Portaventura. But yeah, that's going to be closed, and the coaster today. But normally quite good at getting things back open here if there is issues. Like I say, last time there were some problems with Eclipse, and it was closed for most of the day, and then it opened towards the end, which is always great to see. So I'm sure they wouldn't be closed unless they had to be. Being inside a mirror maze on your own is a little bit creepy, especially when there's a lot of people outside in the park. And every so often with this, it's playing like a sound effect of some kids laughing. Really quite creepy. Oh, there we are, there's an upside down Sean. I like that one. Oh, and then you go into it. Yeah, it's quite creepy, isn't it? And all these like smiley things on the wall. Probably a lot of people out there that wouldn't like this just because of the weird like smiley face moon there, and the fact that you got like the kids who are laughing. Oh, there's some other people in here now. But yeah, what a weird sound effect to play inside. How strange. Here we go then, it's time for a ride ride on the Pop Express. It's a Huss breakdance, this one. Got some good classic lighting in here. You got all the lights built into the ride. Got that in the middle. There's mirror balls all the way around. You got them over the side there. Here we go. And you get a different soundtrack every ride cycle. I love it. Why can't we have more stuff like this back in the UK? What a great atmosphere. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see what tune we're going to get. Woo. Here we go. Time for a spin. It's an intense one. Woo. Come on, show us what you got. Yeah. Having a bit of a Swedish rave on the breakdance. Woo. Quite a good cycle as well. Quite long. There we go. Awesome, loved it. That was an amazing ride there on the Pop Express. A fantastic flat ride here at Gröna Lund. All the lighting in there. There is some smoke machines, but they weren't actually turned on today, which is a shame. But yeah, it's great. I like how you get a different soundtrack every time you go on. And yeah, it's a good flat ride, that one. Not quite as intense as the one that travels and comes to Winter Wonderland. But yeah, nonetheless, it's still worth going on. And I really enjoyed that. I'm now on the random little boat ride for children that me and Alex went on last time, which has got some questionable characters in here. It's like you travel around in this little trough and you're looking at scenes through these glass windows, and yeah, I'll let you guys make up your own mind on this one. It's a bit weird. You want to be in the vlog? Hello. Is this your favourite ride here? Yeah, it's mine too. Oh, you're pushing yourself along, are you, to catch up? Make sure you check it out on YouTube, Theme Park Worldwide. Okay. This is so weird. Maybe them girls know what this ride is about. So I really don't understand it. And the fact that all the scenes are behind glass, I find that quite funny. You know, this is quite funny. The next two boats along have all just found Theme Park Worldwide and they're all watching it. You subscribe? Thank you. Make sure you watch the vlog back because you'll be in it. And they passed it on to all the friends just behind. Come on, give us a wave.
Oh, very lovely.
Hey! You're in the vlog now. I love it. And apparently this ride is all about love. I thought it was because you go through the heart, but it just seems a bit strange the fact there's naked dolls when you go through this ride. What's this got to do with love? Some sheep. about an hour since I last spoke to you guys. I've done plenty of re-rides in that past hour because the park's really emptied out. There's only a few rides that have got queues really. I've just had 4 goes on Ikaros, my #1 drop tower. Great to be on that. However, it was all on that side and not the side facing the lake over here. I'm not too sure, but it seems to have closed down this side. Maybe just because it's not busy enough to run both towers. I had a couple of goes on Twister because that's now walk on. Jetline still running 1 train at the moment, and so that's got about a 15-minute queue. But I did have another go on that. A couple of goes on the ghost train. I love that ghost train, you know. I keep going back round and round on it. I just got chatting to the operator on there actually, and I think he's going to check out the channel. So a big hello to you if you do check it out. But yeah, it's about an hour and a half left to go here at Gröna Lund. Gonna get a few more rides in and yeah, enjoy the sunshine. I'm glad I still brought my coat though because it's getting a bit breezy again and it's still quite cold. But yeah, it's a perfect day really for getting out there and doing the rides. You don't want it to be too hot really sometimes because it means you can just walk around, don't have to buy loads of drinks and things, and get plenty of rides in. I think I'll go for another go on Twister whilst I'm here. I did some of the flat rides as well that we did last time, just on the chair swings. Hey, she's loving it on there. Did the octopus, the magic carpet as well. Oh, and I had another go on the starflies. I've done quite a lot really in what, about an hour and 15 minutes? Not too bad at all. After doing numerous re-rides there, it's the end of my day here at Gröna Lund. And you know what? I may have only visited this park for the first time in September last year, but it's been great to get back again. And you know what? I'm quite sad leaving. It's got a really nice atmosphere, this place. It's full of brilliant rides, staff are friendly, great operations. I just love the park. I think it's got a really good atmosphere to it. Here we go. Hey, bye-bye, see you soon. Bye. But yeah, it's just got a really good atmosphere to it. It really has. Hey, see you soon. Love it, all the guys from earlier on. So my favourite ride at this park is still Icaro. I love the drop tower. It's still my favourite drop tower. Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon. Yeah, it's still my favourite drop tower. The Swedish are so friendly, it's lovely. Still my favourite drop tower. Favourite coaster in the park was Jetline, and great operations at the end there as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Great operations at the end there. Because there was no one waiting in my row, they actually let me go round. They let me go around a few goes without even leaving my seat, which was brilliant, really good. Twister, a fantastic wooden coaster that I really enjoy. It's compact, but it's certainly airtime filled, especially at the front of the train. A great combination of flat rides here. Love the ghost train, and yeah, as I mentioned, just staff have been great. I've had quite a few chats with a lot of the staff here, especially the lady on the ghost train. She was really friendly, and yeah, just loads of people here that are really chatty, really talkative. Meaning it's a fantastic park, and I'm going to miss it. It's certainly one of my favourite amusement parks in the world. This, Kolmården, Liseberg, it's a great trip to do with all 3 parks, and I hope you've enjoyed watching all these different videos from the parks here on Theme Park Worldwide. I'm not too sure when I'll next be back here at Gröna Lund. I'd love to say that it'll be an annual visit, but I'm really not too sure on when it'll next bring me to this stage. As I said yesterday at Kolmården, there's a lot of new stuff that I want to get out there and see, so I'm not too sure when I'll next be back here, but hopefully it won't be too long until I'm next walking in through these gates, because it's been wonderful. It's a really nice park with a very good atmosphere, and yeah, in a really nice city as well. Stockholm is a nice city. I do prefer Gothenburg as an actual city. I prefer Gothenburg as a city, but Stockholm is still very nice, and of course all the water around and everything. It's lovely, it really is. There we go. Thank you very much for watching another video here on Theme Park Worldwide. It's stunning, isn't it? And who knows, next time I'm here, they may have started the construction on the B&M invert, which I believe is going to come out on this little section just here. But I'm sure we'll soon find out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the trip, and that means it's time to cue those credits. Bye guys.